I am a black man, proud of it. A pastor, proud of it. Love Jesus Christ, proud of it.
Yeah.
And got my pistol, proud of it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And there's nothing and nobody else that's going to try to swipe that away from me. You're not going to do it.
Hey there, New Gun Nation. My name is Troy, and this past year, my wife Amy and I joined the ranks of 8.4 million people that bought their first firearm. Yeah, you heard me right. Over 8 million Americans bought their first gun in 2020. We didn't get into shooting just because of the craziness in the world. See, Amy and I were looking for something to do together as a couple, and boy, did we find it. Guns have gotten a bad rap, but in the hands of law-abiding citizens, they can be fun and empowering. I'm stoked you're joining us on this journey as we grow together in the New Gun Nation. This is extra, man. This is
all right, let's
extra.
get it. Let's get it.
We're going to hit this camera, all right?
All right.
What's up, New Gun Nation?
What's happening?
My name is Troy, and this is my longtime friend, JT.
God bless you. What's happening? All right.
Woo!
There it is.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're a gun guy.
Gun guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long you been a gun guy?
Over about 25 years.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What got you into it?
You know what, man? Protection, really. Let's be honest. You know, I had a 30-30 Winchester. A friend of mine let me get. Yeah, nice little cowboy in Indiansville. It was crazy, man. But
yeah,
got that and started getting intrigued with handguns and bought my first 9mm. Like I said, it's about over 25 years ago, man.
Okay.
Steyr 9mm, very nice brand, quality pistol. It was very nice, man. So after that, man, just took off.
You grew up in Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man.
Nice. Were you
born and raised?
Packers fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't despise small beginnings.
You love Jesus though too.
But I do love the Lord.
You love Jesus.
So we're gonna balance it all the way out.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, my man.
We're gonna be all right. Yes.
Too cool. There's a group in the Bible called the tribe of Issachar. Okay. I love them. Why? Because they were wise of the times that they were in.
Sure.
I'm not going to do a full study on it and everything else, but the people can look it up if they want.
We're about to have church.
And you about to know it. That's how it works. But man, because of that, you know, it really helped me to understand that, you know what, there's something I need to do. Can't speak for everybody because you got people who are for it and people who are against it, and it's okay to be either way.
Right.
You know what I mean? But for me, I'm for it. I needed mine for protection, defense. Had multiple altercations where it was necessary, even just to draw, not even to fire. Mm-hmm. But it caused the situation to get resolved quickly. Amen. And I'm still here today to be able to tell you the story. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's I believe there's nothing wrong with being a Christian. I'm a pastor.
All right.
I'm gonna preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. Stand on that.
Right.
God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, the Holy Spirit, my comforter and guide. And I also know that there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to utilize what I have. I'm going to be all right with it, and I'm going to be wise while having it.
Did you do did you do a carry class and all that?
Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Me and my wife, we both did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her she was a spy because she shot better than me at
You're like, who are you?
I said, you're lying. You sneak out at night. You're FBI or something. What is going on? Man, she hit that target.
Yep.
Center mass with a doggone Taurus 380. I was like, and the trainer was very impressed. He was like, yeah, that's a hard shot to hit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty impressive. But it was fun, man. We did that. We definitely we have the certification to carry.
Yep.
Concealed, open, whatever my decision may be. Mine is mainly concealed.
Yep.
And we exercise that right. You know what I mean? We exercise that ability.
That's cool. Well, we got to go to the range.
Yeah, man.
We set it up.
We are definitely going to do that.
Yes.
That's happening, man.
Because mamas like to shoot.
You know they do. Mamas like to put that target down.
And I would say Amy's probably a better shot than I am as well.
You know what? Yeah, they're more precise.
I think it's the estrogen.
I think it is.
Yeah, because testosterone gets you all shaky and stuff.
Yeah, but estrogen kind of mellows them out a little bit.
Well,
they're not as shaky as we are.
Yeah, in some ways. Well, that's a whole nother show. We're gonna keep it.
Yeah, we won't go to that one.
We're gonna keep it about guns.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep it about guns.
Guns all day. Bless you. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite gun?
Taurus. Taurus. My favorite one so far is a 38 Special. 2.5-inch barrel.
Cool.
I'm lefty, so I'm ambidextrous handguns, and Taurus seems to make some of the better ambidextrous guns for me. That's what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck just on them, but that Taurus 38 Special, man. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
And it's a short, you said it's 2.5?
2.5 barrel, yeah.
Yeah, and that's not the one that does a 357, right?
That is not that one.
It only does 38
just
special.
38 special bullets.
So 357 is a little bit longer. It's got a little more punch to it,
Yep.
and some guns can take it. But yeah, 38,
I'm not
38
sure.
special, dude. They've been making that ammo before 1900.
Look, man,
Dude, it's been around forever.
That thing probably was around when they was building Noah's Ark, man. I don't know,
But it's 9 millimeter. It's the diameter of a 9 millimeter.
so
It's the same size bullet. It's
You're
just a different length.
I was about to say, yeah.
And the 357 is even longer. It was
Right.
based. I did a little Wikipedia. I'm not I just did a little quick study.
Not a pro, but I'm pro enough to know. You know what I mean?
Well, I try to know.
Yeah.
And what I don't know, I ask.
That's right.
And that's why I love doing this channel.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of people that know a lot of stuff I don't know.
And hey, look, the smartest man in the room knows how to utilize everybody else's intelligence.
Yeah.
I don't need to be as intelligent in one area. I can talk to other intelligent people and I can gain that intelligence. Now who's intelligent?
I love it.
We gonna roll, man. This is good.
I love it. How does it work with the family? Now, you got kids and stuff.
Yep.
So do they know about the guns? Have you educated, or do they shoot as well?
My children, since they were young, they've known about the guns. They know what they do.
Yep.
They know what what that did was eliminate the curiosity.
Yeah.
Oh, look, what's this? I wonder if I did this, would have
Right.
happened. Well, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna let you dry fire it. Now, that's where a lot of people are like, oh my God, don't. Well, if you want to do it right, that's the way I feel about it. Don't hide that from them.
No.
Because then they're going to be curious, and when they stumble upon it one day and you've forgotten to lock it up,
Right.
we are human beings. If that ever were a scenario for them or any individual, you would have wished that, you know what, I should have let them know about, I should have educated them about these things.
Yeah.
Not just the evil, wicked parts that they see as the end results of these things and the people who use them,
Yeah.
but to give them good education about what it is that you have in your home, man. And if necessary, teach them how to utilize it. Mm-hmm. That will erase a lot of the, oh, what's this?
Right.
Because they'll know what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if they ever get around a gun outside of the home, like maybe somebody else's place.
That's right.
And their friends are kind of like, hey, check
They'll
this out. And they'll be
educate
like, whoa, rule number 1, man, watch where you're pointing that thing.
Right. Or,
Rule number 2, keep your finger off the trigger.
That's right.
Right?
Or rule number 1, don't touch it. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, you're right. But if you do, tell them, hey, you don't put your finger on the trigger. You keep your hand off of that.
Yep.
Because you're not about to shoot it or fire it.
Right.
It's not TV. It's not Grand Theft Auto. Right. You're not respawning after shooting somebody or getting hit with that. So you don't want to play with that like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's a good word.
Real serious about that.
Yeah.
Real serious. So all of my children know about them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Faith, you talked a little bit about Old Testament, some Old Testament stuff.
Man,
I don't know. Did I cut you off? I don't know if you...
No, you're fine.
Let's get into it
Okay.
a little bit, and let me hear what you got.
So, I was looking at John chapter 18, and this is just something that blessed me when I read it. You can't deny what's written in the scripture, but this is what it says. I'm going to read 10 and 11 for you.
Okay.
All right, so John...
What version is this, by the way?
I'm going to go to the ESV translation.
Yes, okay.
All right, so John 18, 10, 11, right? Let's read this. Then Simon Peter, having a sword, a weapon, drew it and struck the high priest's servant and cut off his right ear. Look at what Jesus tells Peter. So Jesus said to Peter, put your sword into its sheath. Shall I not drink the cup that the Father has given me? I want to point out a couple things here. One, Peter was following Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Solid, heavy.
Right.
No holds barred. Now, don't forget, this is at a time where Jesus was being betrayed by Judas.
Okay.
So now Judas have went and got a collage of people who were coming at Jesus and his disciples having torches, swords.
Yeah.
They were well armed.
Yep.
They're coming to do harm to somebody who Peter loved dearly.
And Peter's like, let's do this.
Peter immediately, not saying, I wish I had a sword,
Right.
but taking what he already had, and he did what he had to do to protect the one he loved.
Right.
Jesus had to pull his coat, though, and like, look.
Bring it back.
Not right now.
Right. Now it's not the time.
He said, sheath it. He didn't say, get rid of your sword, Peter.
Right. Why do you even have that?
He didn't say, why do you have a sword, Peter?
Right.
He said, Peter, put your sword back in its sheath.
Yeah.
In other words, it's not time for you to use this. It's not time for you to draw blood. It's not time for that.
Right.
But you still have it with you.
Right.
Because there's a time for everything.
Right.
You can't deny what God says in his word. And I'm not just using it to prove my point.
Right.
But it's right here in the word. You can be a Christ follower.
Yeah.
And still have what you need, a weapon of choice to protect and defend.
Yeah.
Not to go out and do malice,
Yeah.
ignorant, stupidity stuff. That's not what you have it for.
Yeah, not looking for trouble.
You're not looking for it.
Right. Man, I really appreciate you being here.
You know what, man? I wanted to make sure we connected, and because it's important, I believe, for believers to understand and know, look, you can like it or not like it. It's okay.
Yeah.
But it's not okay for us to start pouncing on each other because of what we agree with and what we don't.
Right.
I serve Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I love God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, the Holy Spirit, our comforter, and God. I love him.
Yeah.
I'm also going to use that wisdom that he's given me, right? And I'm going to carry. You know what I mean? Because tribe of Issachar, I'm wise at the times that I'm in.
Yeah.
This is a scary place sometimes, man. It's wild.
Sure can be, yeah.
And people who don't care about you, who are demonic, satanic, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, there's really...
They're just evil, period.
Yep.
They have these things.
Yeah.
And if they come into your home, yeah.
Yeah, I know someone, it was Bill Ballantine.
Yeah, a good dude.
Yeah.
I met him over there. I got my 38 special from him.
At his joint. Yes. Yes.
It was the coolest thing ever, man.
Yeah, so Bill in his class said that the problem with the bad guy is he gets the first shot.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the first,
wow.
Yeah. Like, because he's coming.
Yeah.
It's like football.
Yeah.
Like offense.
And then you got to try to scramble.
The defense has to react to it.
They have to react. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, you better be ready for it and have yourself armed up like the people that are coming for you.
Yeah, you know what, man? And your series, Being a Man of God Just the Same, this doesn't negate my Christianity. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
No.
It's not like you put your Christianity down when you're...
No. Because here's a perfect story for you. The ministry that I was pastoring in Milwaukee, and well, I wasn't pastoring there, but I was pastoring and I was visiting that ministry.
Okay.
And so I knew a lot of guys there, and they already knew I carried. It's just what it was. I was licensed there. I'm licensed here. Guys came in to rob the church. One of the guys came immediately and got me. He said, "Man, you good?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good." He's like, "All right, these guys, they about to try something." What happened? Because the proper people were armed, Peter, right? We didn't draw our swords from the sheath, but we had them there.
Yeah.
In case something would have went a different way.
Right.
But we were able to de-escalate the situation, get those gentlemen to the side.
Yep.
They knew we wasn't playing. And look at the Lord. Honestly, they received Jesus Christ.
Wow. You converted them.
They got converted, man.
Dude.
Through criminal activity. Crazy.
That's awesome, though.
But it was the coolest story to me, man. That's something I would always share, which was smooth. Because we didn't approach them like beasts just because we have it.
Well, you care about them.
Yeah.
They're people.
Yeah.
That's like the warrior poet. I follow this John Lovell guy.
Okay.
He talks about, there's the warrior side, and he was an army ranger and all that.
Oh, wow.
And so he's got that side, but he also has Christ in his life.
That's right.
And he also has learned it. He got into reading and he studied one of the best war books in the world, the Bible.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Got into all the Old Testament, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, oh, I don't think God's into guns. You haven't read the Bible.
Well,
because if there were guns back then, they would have. That's what
they would have had. Because they had weapons of choice, weapons of that time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you got to be both.
Yeah.
John Lovell talks about, I carry a gun, but I also carry a first aid kit or med kit. Because if someone were to get hurt, or if I had to hurt somebody because they were going to hurt me,
right,
I wouldn't want them necessarily to die.
Right.
That's not I don't want to stop the threat. I don't want to kill the threat.
Most important statement you made to me right there was this: shooting to stop the threat. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to die. I don't ever want to fire my weapon.
Right.
I don't ever want to have to do that. That's not my that's not my goal.
Yeah.
But if it came down to death and life, me or them,
yeah,
I'm not giving them that choice. I'm going home.
let's talk a little bit about like being an African American.
Yep.
And being a gun guy.
Yeah. I think it's an important thing to talk about.
Yeah. What do you see in your culture?
Man, the same thing anybody sees in theirs. You know what I'm talking about? It's magnified in that black community because of, I don't know where the hatred and everything came from, but it's just the evil that exists, right? So it's magnified.
The hatred towards guns?
The hatred towards black people.
Oh, got it.
And then the hatred towards black people with guns.
Got it.
Come on, man.
Well, there's a stereotype.
It's a very ugly stereotype,
yeah,
but let's be honest, man. It's one that, you can't erase it. It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to entertain it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am a black man, proud of it. A pastor, proud of it. Love Jesus Christ, proud of it.
Yeah.
And got my pistol, proud of it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And there's nothing and nobody else that's going to try to swipe that away from me. You're not going to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the stereotype is real.
For sure.
And it's even if you are doing what you're supposed to do, as a black man with a gun, you're a double threat.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
A black man with a gun and you're a preacher, you're a triple threat. Yeah. I mean, but that's the reality that we're living in.
What are you because I've heard statistically women, African Americans, like one of the largest, we're talking to the New Gun Nation here.
Right.
A lot of, first time people are going, you know what, I do need it.
You know what? Because people are educated. People have educated themselves and they've gotten over the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, man. It's what it is. My wife, she doesn't like guns. But guess what? She's carrying one now. You know what I mean? Because my personal preference concerning it is irrelevant to when it comes down to a time where I got to protect my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
yeah. So
and
it's not like a hobby as much.
It's not as much as a hobby. It's becoming that. That's it. So I'm the new gun. I'm part of the New Gun Nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now it's becoming towards more the sports side of it and just the collector side of it, man.
Right.
So it's going to be growing.
That's wild. Yeah. Because for me, I think for Amy and I, we got into it a little more looking for something to do together.
Yeah.
But the switch has flipped for me. And after taking the carry class, I think that's when it really flipped for me because I realized how big of a responsibility it is.
You're responsible for everything that comes out that chamber.
Yeah.
Whether it hits your target or goes beyond.
Where it goes.
That's why I say I'll be the best witness you'll ever have. And I've had to do that. Standing there with my weapon.
Right.
I'm not a superhero and I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
Because my life wasn't in danger. And then the situation had honestly been rectified. So had I just went wild cowboy on them, I'm talking about, hey, I got mine, pow, pow. Now I'm still held responsible to a situation that was going to die down either way. It's not my job to jump in to be the superhero. It's my job to be the best witness that I can be.
Right.
And if necessary, if only necessary, life-threatening necessary, I'll draw it. And if I pull it, I'm not showing it to you.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to tee you up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Give the New Gun Nation a word.
Keep wisdom first. I promise you, wisdom is the principal thing. If a man lacks wisdom, let him ask of God who gives to all men liberally. You don't know what to do? Pray about it. I promise you, you'll be all right. And outside of that, talk to somebody who has the intelligence that you need so you can be just as intelligent when that time comes. Blessings, man. Blessings.
Like, you closed it. That was it. Oh, bam. New Gun Nation. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with somebody that could use it. So that was all. That was a keeper, man. We might do another open.
Okay.
Again at the end.
Whatever you want to do.
I got to do a 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Slate this thing up. Bam.
Boom.
Bam.
There it is.
That's a song, isn't it?
There it is.
Whoop. Yeah.
There it is.
Not boom. It's whoop.
It's whoop. It's all right. We'll work it.